Hey guys, what's up? It's Dane at ZIMM'S Guitars. Now today, I got my hands on a Taylor T5. I'm gonna put new strings on it, and it's got a little bit of like pick wear right here, so I'm gonna try to polish it up and see if we can get a little bit of that off of there, make it look shiny and new. So, come on over here to the bench. Okay, so it's a Taylor. It's the T5, and it is just a really great plain guitar, but it has a little bit, I don't know if you can see that, but it has a little bit of pick wear kind of in this spot right here. Let me see if you guys can see that. I'm not real sure. But I'm going to pull the strings off of this, and I'm going to try to polish this area right here. And hopefully I can make a nice little improvement on that. So 9 times out of 10 when I get a used guitar here at the shop, I change the strings on them. I just kind of run my fingers underneath the bottom here to see if I can feel dirt under them. And these, honestly, they feel pretty good. Sometimes on these lower strings you can feel little dents from the frets. These strings actually feel pretty darn good, but I'm going to restring it anyhow. And my main mission on this guitar is to just get her looking good and try to get some of this pick wear out of this area right here. So I'm going to get these strings all the way off of here. Before I get too far, I want to check the string gauge. It looks like we have 10 through 46. Alright, so let's just wipe it down a little bit here. And the thing about Taylors is you want them to look nice and shiny. This is not one of those kind of guitars that you want to look scratched, or you don't want it to be, you know, relic or anything like that. You want this baby to look perfect. So I'm just going to wipe it down a little bit. I've got a little bit of polish on this cloth. Just wiping it down a little bit. Okay, so here's going to be our tricky part. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I've got a microfiber cloth right here, and I'm going to put a little dab of Meguiar's Professional Medium Cut Cleaner. And so let's see if I can get some of this pick scratch areas gone. I'm going to put a little bit on a rag. So got a little bit right here. So let's keep our fingers crossed. It's not a big area. The whole rest of this guitar all through here looks beautiful. It's just this pick scratch area that is kind of bumming me out. This might be the worst possible thing to do to this guitar, or I'm hoping that it kind of makes it look nice again and shiny. Let me get a clean rag. I'm going to use this one. It says Yamaha on it. So you buy guitars, you buy used guitars, and you end up with everything that's in the gig bag, right? I've gotten all kinds of stuff. So here we go. Let's wipe this baby down. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope some of that went away. Come on now, let's hope. Fingers crossed. There's a lot of scratching up through this neighborhood. Like whoever had this guitar did a lot this style. Yeah, it's still in there. I don't think I did any damage. I didn't do any further damage. It's a little bit better. I'm going to try one more time. So half the time being in a used guitar shop, half of what I do down here every day is trying to clean an item up and trying to make it beautiful. That's pretty much my job, restringing them and shining them. Let me just wipe it down one more time. This time I'm going to use just a little tiny bit of white polishing compound. I might have totally screwed this whole thing up, but let me see what happens here. White polishing compound. Well, I tried. It didn't do much. Everything looks pretty much the same. It didn't really make a difference what I just did there. It's this area right through here. And that's too bad. I wanted to really make this come out nice and beautiful looking, and it's still sort of the same. Gonna rub a little bit more on here. This is just white, clean finish polishing compound. And I'm just gonna kind of leave that in there like that for a second. Somebody played this thing kind of hard. The frets are in great condition. It's just this area right here. Hopefully it will be okay and I'm not doing more damage. Here's what I'm going to do. Everybody hold on. I've got this thing out. So here we go. Everybody wish me luck. Now, I'm going to pull out another clean cloth here and wipe this off because it was starting to kind of really dry up there, and but it seems like it's coming off easy. Yep, it made absolutely no difference. So I'm not sure what I can do about that. It's sad. I gave it a shot. The guitar plays so good that, you know, I gotta wait for a customer that is not where, you know, where the little pick scratching in here isn't gonna matter to them. They want a T5. It's gonna have to be a couple $100 under what they usually would go for in really nice condition. But I think that's about all I can do to that. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of the 65 on the fretboard here, little tiny bit on the bridge. I'm even going to put a little bit on that little area right there. I'm going to take a clean paper towel and just kind of rub this stuff in. And I'm even going to rub this area over here with some of it, because at this point I don't think it's going to hurt a bit. And of course I'll wipe it all the excess off. So I got that oil pretty much over everything right here. And it looks good, but I'm pretty sure after that, you know, gets wiped off completely and it's nice and dry, that area is going to come back. But I mean, right now it looks okay, sort of disguised under all that lemon oil. I'm not sure what to do. You guys can leave me plenty of comments and tell me what I can do to get some of that pickwear scratching off of there. But that's about all I can figure out right now. It looks a little bit better. It's still a really beautiful guitar. It's just got, somebody played it so rough with a guitar pick that they scratched it all up like that, and that's a real shame. You would think with a guitar like this they'd be gentle with it, right? I don't know. Maybe I should have left it alone. I don't think I made it worse, but it's definitely, it looks a little better. I gave it a try. Alright guys, well here it is the next day, and all the scrubbing and everything I did, the buffing and everything I did to try to get that out of there, nothing seemed to work. I don't have the right tools, I don't have the right equipment, the right whatever it takes. Leave it in the comments for me, guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and string it back up, and today's string choice are D'Addario strings. 9 through 42, so she's gonna get some new strings. Alright, so I got it all strung up. This first little dial right here is the volume. The second one is the lows, or the bass tones. And there's a notch right in the center where a lot of times you want to just leave it in the center. One is for the highs, and again there's another notch right there, and then the 5-way is up here on the top. Okay guys, hey everybody, thanks for watching. It is a Taylor, it's a T5. All the buffing, all the compound and everything I put in this area right here to try to get the pick scratching to go away, nothing worked. It was a failed attempt, but it is a beautiful guitar, and it is available. And so everybody have a great day. Go get yourself a Taylor. It'll be a fun day.